It's Monday after NFL Championship weekend. It's the 27th of January. This is the Bettor Odds. I'm Joey D. That's Tony C. How are you, Tone?
I'm doing well. How are you, my friend?
Not bad. It's a Monday.
Oh, boy. I like it.
It's Monday. I did watch a lot of football. I watched more football in the last 2 weeks than I've watched, and sometimes I lost a lot of interest with the league as a whole, as being a very different league than I watched, like my entire youth. Very different, obviously. Yes. And I don't like it better. So I've watched less. I've felt sort of compelled to watch a little bit more this year, so I have. And I kind of remember why I sort of stopped watching it, to be honest.
Yeah.
The Chiefs, among other things, the game overall, the way the Chiefs played, it seems it's really sad that there's just so much speculation, right? And we were talking about this before, and it's been like the talk of NFL Twitter or X and all this stuff, because you just couldn't go, And you and I were talking about it, and you have thoughts too.
I do. I don't know. I haven't seen every Kansas City game, but the ones I've seen, there always seems to be this problem of a bad call, a missed call, maybe a call that should have been let go. Yesterday, I didn't watch the whole game. I watched most of the third and fourth quarter. And when I saw, Joe had mentioned the third down play that Wilson looked like it clearly got the first down rather.
Yeah, Allen.
Allen, I'm sorry, Allen.
That's right.
I got Wilson in my head. Clearly got the first down, and it was marked short. And then I thought the fourth down was pretty conclusive that the ball broke the plane, if you will. I turn over to the Chiefs, and I hadn't seen the Worthy play at that point.
Right.
But that was about as clear as it can get, that the ball, no one had possession, neither he nor the defender, and the ball hit the ground. The ball was on the ground.
It was so clear. Terrible.
It's just that right there. That ruins Buffalo's chances completely. It bastardized what was a great game. Buffalo, let's face it, could have won outright. Between the fourth down ball goes back to the Chiefs, the Worthy non-catch that was called a catch, and the drop by Kincaid. That's the game right there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I hate to put it on him, and I think when Kincaid got up off the ground, you could see he was ready to emote. It was clear. Like he was like he did everything he could not to lose it, man, because he was feeling it like, holy shit, I had that. It was here. I should have caught it.
You made a good point. Maybe people don't remember. There was a flag on the play. And
absolutely. I think that flag was like a contingency. Oh, shit, throw the flag. If he catches it, there's definitely a flag on, whatever, a holding or something on Buffalo. But we didn't need it. Pick it up. It's fine.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. Think about that.
And then the worst is they've done this to themselves. There's no way that us talking about this and many other people talking about it could possibly be good for what the league is wanting to do or trying to do. There's no way. I find it impossible that it's beneficial.
It's a bad look. Let's call it what it is. If this happened 25 or 30 years ago, there would have been investigations into point shaving. I'm telling you right now, it would have been.
Yeah.
Now it's just that people become so numb to this that it's like, they did it again. They did it again. This, from my perspective, this should be investigated. All of these games should be put on a continuous loop, and the league should look at all the Chiefs games. I want to see what they find.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
they're not the only team. It's the only team I've seen that gets the benefit of every close call.
It does seem like that. Again, the fact that we're talking about it is it's not good for the league, I wouldn't think.
No,
I mean, I think now you get to the point where you've just it's like you got to beat people over the head at some point. They just stop coming back. And I grew up an Eagles fan. I watched the Eagles game. I can't believe they scored 55 points, but Watching that game, it was kind of cool, I guess. From being like a Philadelphian,
Sure.
and then they're going to play the Chiefs. I got to be honest with you. If it were nice if the Super Bowl, put it this way, if the Super Bowl were in March, I guarantee you I wouldn't watch it because I'd be on the golf course. I couldn't have cared less.
I think for me, I'm going to watch it because I want to see them lose. That's the Chiefs lose. Yeah, I think there's as many people that'll be watching to root against the Chiefs as there will be to root for them. There will be to root for the Eagles. I really believe that. So just the whole thing nauseates me, the Kelsey thing. Taylor Swift, I never liked her. She's horrific. I not really. I mean, she's just disgusts me over the top. I don't like anything about it. And I certainly don't like the fact that they get the benefit of most calls. All right. We beat that to death.
Yeah.
Enough. Let's move on to
hold on, Tony. I'm going to pull something up in a second. You're going to laugh because it's actually quite funny. Oh, it's great. I love it. I'm going to pull it up here a second. Takes me a second. Here, this was, I saw this on Twitter, and it was very funny. Can you see it up on the screen there? What's everyone rooting for? The Chiefs in red, the Eagles in green, everyone else a meteor strike.
That's great.
That was awesome. I thought that was great. I got to give credit. Who put that up?
Who did
that? That came from. Let's make sure we give him the credit.
He should get credit.
BJ Davis. BJ Davis. So
there you go, BJ. Good stuff.
I said, that's kind of how I feel. I think that's exactly
so miserable right now. You made my day, BJ.
Right? So a meteor strike. Fuck it.
Yeah. Why not?
Anyway, you are also so getting on with that. The football. We'll talk about the Super Bowl. When the time comes.
Soccer, real quick.
But
so what I noticed, we're gonna bet this stuff real close to kick. I can mention it earlier, but the truth comes out closer to when the match starts. I looked at the Leeds match and I'm watching it. It's the total open two. It was 2.5 at 365. It went down to 2 plus 110 under. And I'm watching the screen. I'm seeing 2, 1.75. This is about 5 minutes before the match started. So that's the way we're going to approach it, because let me tell you something. You think that moves are real in basketball? The money that they bet in soccer, that's the real money, because this guy's betting 6-7 figures on that shit. So that's the way we're going to approach that for sure from now on. Real quick, props. I gave out Mavs Kyrie under 26.5 minus 13. The Wolves Anthony Edwards under 28.5 minus $1.08. Gianni over 12.5 rebounds minus 113. I have one more. I'm not positive. I thought I might have given this out early, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to give it out again. If not, bet it now. The Mavs, Dinwiddie under 4.5 assists minus $1.10. Again, I'm using some AI for this and a lot more leg work, but it gets me to where I need to be. And if I see a discrepancy between what the market's offering and what my number is, I'm going to give it out and bet it. FanDuel had 26.5, I believe, on Anthony Edwards. 365 had 28.5. So right there, if you can do that with these, find a spot where it's mispriced, just bet it. You'll make money by accident, honestly. If the price is fair. You can't be laying $1.30. I see these props $1.45, $1. You can't win. It's impossible.
You're gonna get smoked.
Yeah, you're gonna get destroyed. You are. So that's what the props. College hoops. Shortish card anyway. Maybe some second halves. I don't like to get too involved with these added games at a certain point. Very short, regular board. I did give out earlier. I gave out Texas Southern and Alabama State under 45.5. That 46 is a setup. I wouldn't even worry about it. It was down to 43.5. That's the real move. It'll get hit again. It'll get touched up again. I'm pretty sure under before long. It's an 8:30 start. Another couple hours, you'll see it get popped, I believe. I like it anyway. I don't care. It went down at one point to 143.5, I believe 143. So we'll see. I mean, I'm seeing as I opened my mouth, circle went to 147. So we'll see. Yeah, I bet I'm sticking with it. So that's that. Tomorrow, breakfast with Tony. In the morning, we'll have a cup of coffee and talk about what went on tonight, what I see early, any soccer. We'll just keep it rolling, guys. That's it.
And I'm doing some extensive research this evening on the Jupiter Lynx versus the Boston Common Golf Club on TGL for some simulator golf action.
I'm gonna have you giving out. I'm gonna have you giving out golf selections by the way.
I'm telling you, some of the golf matchups are a little crazy, and it is hard to take away some of my rooting interest with the golf because, you watch these guys a long time, and you do develop a little bit of a bias, and you kind of skew the markets or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're getting into the golf season. Scotty Scheffler's first tournament this week. Jordan Spieth. A lot of the guys that didn't play last week are back this week at Pebble. So yeah, maybe there's some stuff there that we see that might make sense.
Hey, let's take a look at that for later in the week. All right.
Sounds good.
my friend.
We'll look for you at breakfast time tomorrow on X. And until then, best of luck.
All right, my friend. Have a good one. Good luck, guys.